Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today we're going to cook up a couple of eggs, nice and quick. We're going to use the microwave for those. We're also going to be cooking some breakfast sausage. I'm just going to use the frozen breakfast sausage and also tater tots. Okay, don't forget to click the subscribe button right away. That way you'll be able to see all the videos in this healthy process that we do. Click on the little bell button so when we drop a new video, you'll get notified. Let's get started. Let's start out with the things that take the longest to cook. So typically when you're cooking breakfast, if you're cooking bacon, that would be the bacon. However, as you've seen from my previous videos, I cook the bacon all up at one time when I bring it home, put it in a Ziploc bag, and I throw it in the microwave. Okay, so to cook these, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is use something like this fryer. Just hit start. I like to go up around 400 degrees. Double check on the time. It says 15 minutes. That should be okay. Okay, it's blinking. That means it's working. Okay. Zip these back up again. Throw them in the freezer. Now, the breakfast sausage. This comes 8 to a box. I cook 4 whenever I make breakfast, just for myself. Barb isn't here today. There we go. Roll them back up like this, save them for tomorrow. There we go, like that. Okay. And of course the microphone falls off. That's always exciting. I think we'll have to work on that clip a little bit there. Okay. Now, we're all set. I think we're ready to go. So, we're going to throw this in the microwave. I have a 750 watt microwave. So most things that I thaw is for a minute and 30 seconds. And that's what seems to work for those. Now as far as cooking these potatoes, I'm actually not going to make these today because I'm doing the tater tots. But in case you want to substitute these instead, all I do is take the fork, I pure some, have them in a bowl like this. I throw them in the microwave. Times may vary. It could be 2 or 3 minutes. Just cook them slow. Check to make sure that they're soft when they're done. And then put your butter and salt and pepper on them. And you'll be all set with that. Okay. Now, as far as the eggs go, I like to use a coffee cup. I do have one of those fancy ceramic egg cooking things, but I like to just do it this way. So I just take the butter, I smear it inside like this so that it doesn't stick to it, and I put a little on the bottom. Now one of the neat things is if you put a lot of butter in here when the butter is soft, if you're cooking toast, which I'm not cooking bread, I'm really not supposed to have bread being a diabetic. I do eat a little bit of it, but it's really kind of neat if you take and melt your butter like this with the egg. Take your egg out and then pour the butter over the toast. Works well. Okay, so we have that all set, ready to go. Now, take the eggs. I like to use a can to keep my scrap eggs in. There we go. Now, one thing I don't do is put salt in this when it is cooking. I put the salt in at the end. I find if you put salt in eggs before you cook them, it tends to dry them out a little bit. Now, one of the neat things to add in here is minced garlic as an option. If you're not going out somewhere where you don't mind having garlic breath, it also comes this way here too. I like it, and it is good for you. If you research garlic, you'll find out that it's good for people that are diabetics and people with high blood pressure. So I just scoop some in. Okay. Whip it up a little bit. Now I'm going to put pepper in, and for salt, a little later, I'm going to use pink Himalayan salt. Okay, just whip this up like this. Okay, now let's get the sausages ready. You can cook the sausages one of two ways. Of course, they come pre-cooked. I just thawed them in the microwave. You just need to brown them. That's why they're called brown and serve. So you can put them in a pan, you can brown them, put a couple of drops of oil in here, maybe a half of a teaspoon if you want, brown them up on the stove. I'm going to use a toaster oven. So I'm just taking a piece of aluminum foil. I like to buy these pre-made packages where the aluminum foil comes pre-made to the size you're going to use it. I have the large ones and the small ones. And I just put it inside this like this. I drop the sausages in here, and then I'm going to put it in the toaster. Okay? Here we go. Things are cooked. So we have the sausage. Scoop that out on the plate. Like that. That's all set. Here's the egg. Egg is all set. Just like that. Now, one more thing that could go good with breakfast would be to have some fruit. I like to buy frozen fruit. It comes in an assortment of different types, and that would be something good to go with this. So the tater tots are all done as well. Let's go ahead and grab our tater tots out of here. Okay, put them right here in the bowl. Good. Now for the salt, pink Himalayan salt. Just a little bit there, a little bit here. Okay, there we go. There's your breakfast. Coffee's cooking right now, so I'm going to get a glass of cold water and my coffee, and it's time to eat breakfast. Thanks for stopping by.